After 17 movies, the MCU finally went black, putting out a black crude, black cast superhero movie that's one of the best ever released, leaving its haters with only one option: watching every other MCU movie ever made. Black Panther. Just when you thought Chadwick Boseman had called dibs on every black icon,
pretty much,
he's suiting up as Black Panther, a superhero with the high-tech suit of Iron Man, the all-natural steroids of Captain America, and the invisible jet of Wonder Woman. But one thing sets him apart from all the other MCU heroes. Not because he's black, not because he's royalty. Nope, it's because this Marvel hero just won't quip.
Hey, people are shooting at me. Wait. Let me put on my helmet.
Enough.
You froze.
We will not help you.
Did he freeze? Like an antelope in headlights.
Are you finished?
Wow, his dad just died and he didn't even crack a joke? I thought you had to be a smartass to save the world.
Dance off, bro!
Journey to Wakanda, a combination of the Jetsons and a 1990s jet magazine. It's the source of all the world's vibranium, a material so powerful it tops Tony Stark's tech and Doctor Strange's magic as the BS that can do whatever the script needs it to do.
There's vibranium on those trains?
There's vibranium all around us. That's how I healed you.
This secret kingdom has been hidden for centuries, thanks to an ironclad policy of asking people not to say anything.
You speak nothing of this day.
Yes.
But after sitting out the slave trade, brutal dictators, 2 world wars, multiple alien invasions, and a sentient AI using stolen vibranium to destroy the Earth, they're finally ready to get involved in Bay Area real estate.
I bought this building, and that building, and that one over there.
Kitten steps, you guys. After taking 18 movies to get 6 quality villains, cry as Marvel takes just 3 movies to cut it back to 2, maybe 1. But for one shining moment, we had Claw, Andy Serkis's joyous portrayal of a guy who doesn't have to wear a mocap suit.
Oh, that was awesome! That was awesome!
And Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan's Michael Jordan of Marvel villains.
Hey, Auntie.
He's the buffest dude to ever graduate from MIT, who's ribbed for your pleasure, and who actually wins the moral argument and changes the hero's mind.
Where was Wakanda?
All of you are wrong! To turn your backs on the rest of the world!
So wait, Killmonger was right? I am not used to this much nuance in my Marvel villains. Wait, make him choke an old lady so I know who to root for. Oh, there he is.
There we go.
While the boys are at play, it's the women of Black Panther who do all the work. Like Okoye, literal snatcher of wigs. Shuri, expert in weaponized memes.
What are those?
Angela Bassett as herself. And Nakia, who after all the debate between T'Challa and Killmonger, was making the same case all along and never got the credit for it.
Wakanda is strong enough to help others and protect ourselves at the same time.
Also, she saved the royal family.
Let's go!
Also, she saved the future of the Black Panther. Wow, I am not used to this much agency in my Marvel love interest. Quick, have her get rescued so I know who the heroes are.
Get down!
Phew. So enjoy this movie with great acting,
I must right these wrongs.
a great story, great themes, and great cultural significance that almost lets you forget the underdeveloped love stories,
Would you kill me, my love?
the terrible CGI, or the big forgettable third act brouhaha. In other words, it's a Marvel movie. Starring the superhero formerly known as Prince. Oh, there's Wallace. Lupita, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Lupita. Lupita. Fear the shaving head. Bilbo Watson. Token white guy's joke. The best Disney princess. War Dog, Way of the Samurai. Buster Bluth. Got Out.
I bless the trains down in Africa.
And the Arsenio Hall Show. The Aristocat.
Oh, God.
You know, his heart's in the right place, but maybe don't let Everett Ross keep any guys with one arm in custody. Guy is over 2.
So you have a new script for me? Yes, sir, I do. And this one's all about Black Panther. Oh, very cool. Yeah. So what other Avengers are in it? Oh, none. None. It's just Black Panther. Oh, no. No? We don't do that anymore. What do you mean? If you're doing a solo Marvel movie, you need more than one superhero in there. Like how Iron Man was in Spider-Man Homecoming, or how Guardians is about a team of space heroes, or how we put everyone in Captain America Civil War. It's just how we sell things now. Well, what about Doctor Strange? Yeah, see, that didn't even make it into our top 10 highest grossing movies. Oh. Yeah, we kind of thought it would sell itself because of the star power of Blemiditch Cumberbatch. Right, well, I'd still like to give it a try. You think a Chadwick Boseman-led movie is gonna do better than one led by Bernadette Cumberbatch? I think it could. This is Barnacle Clampersnatch we're talking here. Okay, you're not even trying to say his name right anymore, are you? Yeah, no, I stopped trying. Listen, I think if this movie tells a good story, it could do pretty well. All right, so what's the story? Well, T'Challa goes home to Wakanda now that his dad is dead and he's the Black Panther. Ah, and Captain America and Bucky are there. No, they're not. You have to mention them. We showed them there at the end of Civil War. Seriously? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll throw Bucky in a post-credit scene, I guess. Yes, awesome. So we're good now? Oh yeah, now we're gonna be able to sell this movie. Really? Yeah, now we have that Sebastian Stan star power, so we're good. Well, great. So anyway, for T'Challa's coronation where he becomes Black Panther, he has to drink this thing that takes away his Black Panther powers. Wait, he already has the powers? Yeah, he had them in Civil War. Right, but we're saying he's about to become Black Panther because his dad died. That's right. And to do that, they have to make him not Black Panther anymore? How does that work? Yeah, we're not really gonna explain that in the movie. Oh, but we will explain it in a Black Panther prelude comic, so if fans want to know more, they can pay me money. Exactly. Money is tight. Oh, are you having money problems? No, what? You said money was tight. It is tight. Okay, so anyway, T'Challa has to go through this ceremony where people can try to kill him if they want to be king. Whoa. Yeah, they don't mess around in Wakanda. You'd think as the most advanced nation in the world, they'd have figured out a way to move past bloodlines and death fights. Well, it's tradition, so what are you gonna do? Try not to die, I guess. Yeah. But other than death fights, Wakanda's a pretty cool place. Oh yeah? Yeah, they have a bunch of awesome stuff like vibranium weapons and cool ships and super crazy technology. Very cool. Also war rhinos. Did you say war rhinos? Yeah, war rhinos. What does that even mean? War rhinos, like, you know, rhinoceroses of war. If they have vibranium weapons, why do they need rhinos? That's actually a good question. Let me check here. I think I have an explanation. Yeah, because it's awesome. It sounds kind of silly. It's awesome. Yeah, but they... Okay, look, I didn't want to have to do this, but if you don't let me put war rhinos in this movie, I'm gonna go on a tweet storm of Infinity War spoilers, so help me God. You wouldn't. I want those rhinos. Okay, look at me. Put the phone down. We'll put the rhinos in the movie. Great, thanks. So what else happens? Well, there's this dude named Claw who stole a bunch of vibranium from Wakanda back in the day and killed a bunch of people and then never aged. Okay. And we see him and this guy Killmonger steal an artifact from a museum that nobody knew was actually made of vibranium. How come they know it's made of vibranium? Because. Okay. And so Claw goes to Korea to sell this vibranium to an American buyer. Where does Killmonger go? Oh, well, he goes away for a good chunk of the movie. Mysterious. So the Wakandans find out about this deal and they see it as their chance to finally capture Claw. Oh yeah, get some sweet justice. Right, and this guy Wakabi's parents were killed by Claw back in the day. So T'Challa tells him, my man, I'm definitely gonna capture this guy for you. You have my word. I promise this is gonna happen. I'm gonna do this for you. I swear to God. So that's obviously not gonna work out. Yeah, no, it doesn't work out. What happens? Well, they do capture Claw, but then Killmonger shows up and helps him escape. Oh, Killmonger's back. Yeah, it turns out he had his own evil plan going on this whole time. Oh, what's he planning? His plan is to kill Claw and bring him to Wakanda to show that he's better than T'Challa. And I imagine it's gonna be hard for him to get into Wakanda. No, actually super easy, barely an inconvenience. Really? Yeah, he's just gonna kind of walk in and then immediately run into Wakabi. Oh, that is convenient. Yeah, I mean, the very first person he runs into is the one that would have the most emotional response to seeing Claw's body, so that works out well for him. But I guess T'Challa can just defuse the whole situation by explaining what happened. You'd think so, like, hey Wakabi, we did capture Claw, but this guy Killmonger attacked the holding cell with explosives. Right, that would defuse things. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, he doesn't do that. Oh, okay. And as it turns out, Killmonger is T'Challa's cousin, and his dad was killed by T'Challa's dad. Uh-oh. So he challenges him to a death fight and throws him off a waterfall. Whoa. And so Killmonger becomes king, and he wants to send vibranium throughout the world to help oppressed people rise up and... Wait, hold on. What are you doing? What's up? You're kind of developing this villain a lot. Yeah, I guess. Well, that's not really what we do here. Right, but maybe we could, you know, try that. You're crazy, man. All right, well... We'll give it a shot. You're nuts. So anyway, T'Challa was being kept alive by this tribe called the Jabari. And so he's like, hey, help us come reclaim the throne. And they're like, No, harsh. Yeah, and then T'Challa goes back and there's a huge fight between everyone. Very cool. And right when it seems like everything's gonna go wrong, the Jabari tribe shows up to help. Oh, good thing they suddenly changed their mind at the exact right moment. Yeah, it's a pretty sudden and great change of heart with millisecond precise timing. And how does it end? Well, then T'Challa and Killmonger have a CGI cat fight and Killmonger dies. Wait, are you saying there's a final fight full of CGI where the hero fights a bad guy who has similar powers? Yeah, I guess so. Now that is a Marvel third act. I love it. So you think it'll do well? Well, we kind of have to make this movie to set up Infinity War, but based on what you've told me, no, I don't think it's going to do well at all.
Black Panther is like, it's a really good movie. It's got a lot of, moments, which you love in an action film just by itself, but also a superhero film. But the story for me was pretty basic. I think Killmonger for me is what made the movie. Like he takes the spotlight more than Black Panther does. And even a lot of the side characters take the spotlight more than Chadwick Boseman and as Black Panther, which I think is fine because it's going to help them when it comes to the sequel. Cause I understand Kevin Feige saying the sequel is going to be about the side characters. And I assume his sister will take up the mantle of Black Panther, maybe. I mean, that's kind of makes the most sense. So we'll see what happens. But obviously a devastating situation with Chadwick Boseman passing away. No one knew what he was going through, but he kept it quiet and he kept working and giving us gems, that it's weird going back and watching them now because you know what he was going through and he was putting out quality work. So you got to hand it to him for that. But, obviously, prayers to his family and friends that are still grieving the loss. I mean, it's a sucky situation, but I'm just glad that we can kind of see some comedy within this movie, at least, that he's done from honest trailers and from pitch meeting. So like we normally do, let's see which one comes out on top. I think it's going to be pitch meeting because that's kind of what you guys do to me. Pitch meeting always wins. Honest trailers was pretty good on this one, but I think pitch meeting was the better of the two. The critiquing of each of these for Black Panther was on point, like as far as from a character perspective, story perspective, and just different moments within the movie. It just both hit, the mark, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was 50-50. But my personal choice, I think, would be pitch meeting because I think he just does a good job of how he includes his characters into the whole meeting itself. Writer guy really needed the war rhinos in this one, so that was pretty funny. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Which one's the funniest between the two? Who wins this versus battle? We'll pull a poll up for this one too, so be able to look out for that. As always, those are just a few of my thoughts. I want to know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think of Black Panther overall, and let me know what you think of these two videos, the pitch meeting and the honest trailer. As always, if you're subscribed to this channel, thanks so much. There's so many channels on YouTube, and you subscribe to mine, and you watch my videos, and you support me with likes and comments, and you come back every day. I think that's awesome. I can't ask for anything more. I think that's just the fact that you guys do that is great. If you're not subscribed, come on, join us. Be a part of the On My Mind crew as everybody else. We're continuing to grow. We just passed about 1,500 subscribers, so that's amazing. Never thought it would grow like this. So join us. You won't regret it. You can give me suggestions, and you can comment on videos. And I comment even on old videos too. So if you're watching something now from a while back, I'm still going to comment and reply to your comments. So join us. Before you go, last thing, check out some of our other versus reaction videos. But I also want you to watch one of the really funny ones, which was John Wick, between honest trailers and pitch meetings. That was probably one of the most hilarious videos so far. That, Twilight, and Tenet, those are my top 3 right now. So check that out. Let's comment on that if you haven't seen that. But if you have seen all of that, I'll see you guys in the comments for this one. Wakanda forever.